Addis Ababa City Administration has various ongoing and completed mega projects which are aimed at benefiting the dwellers, beautifying the capital and making the city competitive globally. The capital's image is changing time to time in a way that fits the name Africa's capital and world's third diplomatic center. For the city to glorify, the projects in each sub-cities are vital. Those projects are built with the interventions of the city administration and with the potential of the sub-cities. The recently established Lemikura subsidy is exerting its efforts to rally the growth of the metropolis by implementing various human-oriented projects and improving service provisions.
Lemikura
subsidy has few years of age since its establishment as a subsidy. It's among the biggest subsidies in the capital, having more than 650,000 dwellers. It's green and suitable for living. Lemikura subsidy has dwellers with all life status, and especially it has residents who are working in farming, trade, and service provision sectors. Recently, the various projects are built in the subsidy. Among them are the Addis Africa International Convention and Exhibition Center, which changed the image of our country, has significant role for market linkage, and is the first and biggest in our country. The center is found in Lemikura subsidy. It's built on 40 hectares of land. The center has the capacity to host huge conferences and exhibitions. It consists of various facilities. It has more than 2.5 kilometers asphalt road, greenery works, parking areas which can accommodate more than 1,200 vehicles at once, hotels, big conferences and exhibition halls, and amphitheater. The center has international standard competitive with other exhibition and convention centers in the world.
የሀገራችንን ገጽታ የቀየረ እና ለወደፊት የኢኮኖሚ ትስስሩንም በጣም የሚያሳድግ አንዱ ትልቁ ፕሮጀክት የአዲስ ኢንተርናሽናል ኮንቬንሽን ሴንተር ነው።
This is a big place to attract conference tourism. Our city is growing and its competitiveness is enhancing. We are working on corridor development in the middle of the city, but also such areas far from the center of the capital are developing houses and riversides. We have created green areas and fountains in front of this center through the first round corridor development. It is rare to find such huge open area in our city to build big infrastructures. For our city, it is like an eye. We have done a nice work on Adwa Memorial Museum, and we have seen how it has become an attraction for conference tourism. So this will have even bigger significance in this regard. It will help us realize that Addis Ababa is the center of tourism and conference.
Addis Ababa እንግዲህ የቱሪዝምና የኮንፈረንስ ማዕከል መሆኗ ከፊታችን እያረጋገጥን የምንሄድበት ነው.
We used to have some smaller conference and exhibition center before. This is at grand level. As you see, the facility, the space over here is huge and modern enough. So the facility, the venue itself creates opportunity for the city and for the country in the MICE industry, in the meeting, incentive, conference, exhibition. So it creates a competitive advantage in the MICE industry for the nation in general and for the city in particular, because of the creation of this venue and its connectivity to the airport and the city center.
በክርት ከንቲባችን የቅርብ ድጋፍ እየተከናወነ ያለ የለሚ ፓርክ ወይም ለሚ አደባባይ
The other project is the Lemi Square or Lemi Park project, which is being built with the close follow-up of Her Excellency the Mayor. We have only Mesca Square for big events, but now this is an alternative to host big occasions in the city, and the nearby residents can attend easily. It has an open area which can accommodate from 25,000 to 30,000 attendees. It has G+2 building with a capacity to park more than 250 vehicles at once. The park has also various facilities including children playground, restaurants, gymnasium and other infrastructures.
ብዙ አገልግሎቶችን ባንድ ላይ የያዘ ለወደፊቱ ከሴንተሩ ጋርም በጋራ አንድ ላይ የሚሰራበትን ስታንዳርድ ያሟላ ትልቅ ፕሮጀክት ነው ማለት ነው። የከተማ አስተዳደሩ የኑሮ ውድነትን ለማረጋጋት የከተማ ግብርና ስራዎችን እየሰራ እንደሆነ ይታወቃል።
It is well understood that the city administration is working on urban agriculture to tackle inflation in the city. In addition to the efforts on urban agriculture, market centers have been built in different areas by the city administration to avoid unnecessary chain in the market, which cause augmentation in the price of commodities. One of those big market centers is found in Lemi subsidy. In this market center, suppliers from across the country sell their products. It has two significances. The first one is satisfy the demand of the residents. Secondly, it avoids unnecessary chain between the suppliers, consumers, and cuts the price. So it stabilizes the market and helps consumers get fresh products. In addition to this, another market center in Lemi subsidy, Warada 5, is under construction. Expand this work apart from the endeavors of the Sunday markets, supply agricultural products with fewer prices.
ረጅም ርቀት ሄዶ የሚገዛቸውን ግብአቶች በአቅራቢያው በተመጣጣኝ ዋጋ ፍሬሽ የሆኑ ምርቶችን በተለይ አትክልትና ፍራፍሬ ላይ ያለውን እንዲያገኙ እድል የሚሰጥ ስለሆነ በዛ መልኩ ያለ ነው።
አምራቾች እና ለሸማቾች ፎይታ ሊሰጥ የሚችል ግዙፍ የግብርና መሸጫና ማከማቻ ማዕከል ግንባታ
I am so happy that we could complete the construction of Agricultural Products Market Center, which gives relief for both the producers and consumers in 8 months. We will make Addis Ababa new flower as its name with the principle of creating and speeding. The city is realizing its goal of avoiding the burden of its residents.
ደስሟ አበባ እናደርጋለን የነዋሪዎቻችንን የኑሮ ጫና እንቀንሳለን ሌት ተቀን እንሰራለን ብላ የገባችውን ቃል ለነዋሪዎቿ በተግባር እየፈጸመች ባለችበት የጉዞ ሂደት ላይ ትገኛለች። እነኚህን ፕሮጀክቶች አምስቱም የአዲስ አበባ በሮች ላይ እንገነባለን።
We promised our people during election that we will alleviate the price burden on the residents, build market centers in different places, make accessible commodities for residents, and cut the unnecessary chain in the market. We have been committed to complete the promise we gave by working 24/7.
በምርጫ ወቅት ቃል ገብተን ነበር። ቃላችንን በተግባር ለመፈጸም አንድም ጊዜ አልቦዘንም። 24/7 ስንሰራ ቆይተናል። በቴክኖሎጂ የተደገፈ አገልግሎት የሚሰጥ መሆኑን
It gives service equipped with technology. It enables to keep products in both cool and warm places. It can store products widely. So, as it is a huge center, it could entertain both wholesalers and retailers. The projects engaged all stakeholders in cooperation, and this shows that we can succeed if we work in cooperation 24/7.
ቀንም ሌሊትም ቅዳሜም እሁድም በአለም የሥራ ቀኖች ናቸው። እንደዚህ ካልሰራን በስተቀር የኢትዮጵያን ብልጽግና ልናሳካ አንችልም።
ለሚኩራ እንግዲህ እሱ ብቻ አይደለም የተሰሩ ሌሎች ትልቅ ፕሮጀክቶች አሉ።
There are also other huge projects built in Lemikura subsidy. Lemi Injera factory is among them. The factory has a significant role for the women working there in creating the job opportunity. In addition, it supplies quality injera for big institutions like universities. Apart from Lemi Injera factory, Burhan Bakery, which is built by the initiative of the First Lady, is supplying bread to the community. It is playing a crucial role in addressing the bread demand of the residents, and it has created many jobs. It is another mega project of our city.
ብዙ የሥራ ዕድልም እየፈጠረ ያለ ወደ ሥራ እየገባ ያለ የከተማችን ትልቁ ፕሮጀክት ነው ማለት ነው።
This injera factory was initiated by the mayor of Addis Ababa, Ms. Abibi, and constructed by Ovid Construction Company. Its main function and main purpose was to help the women and girls in help and the people in the town and the students from Addis Ababa University, Addis Ababa Science and Technology University, Ethiopian Airlines, and so on, and to balance the demand and supply of the injera in the city. Currently, its production capacity is around 30,000 per day in 24 hours. Okay. It's full capacity.
እነዚህ ሜጋ ፕሮጀክቶች ብለን ብንጠራቸው ትልቅ ፕሮጀክቶች እንዳሉ ሆኖ
Other endeavors of our subsidy are the social affairs. For instance, there are preliminary, primary and secondary schools built in our city, in our subsidy, having all facilities to enhance the quality and expand the coverage of education in our city. There are also youth centers which are aimed at improving the productivity of the youth, providing entertainment and educational materials. In our subsidy, there are projects related to early childhood program. The construction of playgrounds and daycares in schools, health centers and police stations are part of this. These have significance to enhance the service provisions in those institutions. The corridor development project has been implemented in our subsidy in both the first and second rounds. As we are also the biggest recipients of the residents who are being relocated from other areas, Expanding the school and health service is important to address this growing demand.
በሰፊው ነው እየሰራን ያለነው ማለት ነው።
አዲስ አበባ ህጻናትን ለማሳደግ በአፍሪካ ምርጧ ከተማ ለመሆን
Addis Ababa has envisioned being the best city in Africa in raising children. This vision came from the idea that the undone works on children has brought challenges. The problems that we are seeing today wouldn't happen if we could do such works on children.
Many of those projects are human-oriented. Their target is to change the livelihood of their residents, create job opportunities and support the economic activities of the city and the nation at large.
እንግዲህ እነዚህ ፕሮጀክቶች ስናነሳ
While talking about these projects, we have to mention those who are benefiting from the job opportunities from the biggest to the end. During the construction period of a single project, a lot of people get job opportunities by participating in different positions. After completion, the projects benefit the community in job opportunities and market linkages. Those who receive services from those projects are also beneficiaries. There are opportunities in each stage. The significance of those projects in creating domestic and foreign market linkage is crucial. As the city is our capital and the seat of various international organizations, there is a huge demand in all aspects. These projects are vital to address that demand and make the city competitive and change the image.
ኢቨን በውጭው ዓለም እይታ የነበራትን ገጽታ ይቀይራል። ከተማችን ላይ ያሉ ባለሀብቶች እዚህ ስራ ላይ በከፍተኛ ሁኔታ እየተሳተፉ ነው።
The private sector is participating in those projects, giving technical and financial support in addition to engaging in development works through public-private partnership scheme. There are investors engaging in service, manufacturing and transport sectors. This has created sense of collaboration and trust between the public and the government as the activities are planned, done and evaluated together. The private sector is engaged in various projects both in construction and management.
በትምህርት፣ በጤና፣ በትራንስፖርት በሌሎችም ያልጠቀስኳቸው ዘርፎችን ጨምሮ ተሳትፎ በጣም ከፍተኛ ነው ለማለት ነው። የመንግስት አንዱ እና ትልቁ ስራ አገልግሎት መስጠት ነው።
The focus of the government is to provide quality service for the residents both at the center and in each district. The service provision is improving as it has standardized system. Different manual services have been changed to digital. So far, about services are changed into digital. To improve the service provision, every stakeholder contributes its role. The mayor also makes close follow-up on the implementation of those digitalized service provisions.
እንደ ክፍለ ከተማ የአገልግሎት አሰጣጥን ለማሻሻል ወደ ዲጂታል የተቀየሩ ሴክተሮች አሉ።